Hello y'all, today we're going to be playing a Doom mod called 2002 A Doom Odyssey, which is a pretty corny title for a Doom mod if you ask me. And speaking of corny, I bet you're probably wondering, where are my freaking shotgun blabos? Where are my zombie scrim? My imp and grimp? There's no sound from the original game, and that might be a little weird, but it's not my fault, it's the Mac's fault. Nothing runs right on Mac, and because I don't have a certain folder installed with my source port that I'm using to play the game and the WAD, I don't have any sound from the original game at all. Like, I don't even hear anything when I'm recording, which is very unfortunate. But it gives me an opportunity to test out and flex my editing skills and put in some sweet Mario music. Hey, everyone fucks with Mario. Pretty much. Can't go wrong with the guy. Also, I've been on a hiatus for making videos for a while, and I'm really sorry about that. If you watch any of my videos at all. It's not my fault though. I got fucked by Apple, okay? I was using Final Cut Pro 7 before Apple made me install this update a couple months ago called High Sierra, and after I installed that, I couldn't use Jack. Well, I can still use pretty much everything, except for Final Cut Pro, because it's an Apple product, and they specifically, wanted everything to be up to date. That was, one of their products that they sold, and I guess Final Cut was on the block for that as well. Because the only way I can use Final Cut now is by paying for a $300 version that Apple sells in the App Store. And I'm not trying to do that, y'all. That's too much monies. I don't have that much dinero in my wallet right now. It's way too many monies. So, I'm just using iMovie for the time being. I refused to use it for a while because I was just looking for something else that was a cheaper option. Right now, I could go with Premiere Elements, which is what I'm probably going to get in the future. But anyway, that's dumbass editing shit. Let's talk about something cool for the channel. Now, I like to start with a topic I think is absolutely outrageous, to be honest with you. This is apparently an opinion a lot of people hold, especially the farther up north you go, at least in my experience. Anyway, some people seem to think that Dunkin' Donuts, and this shocks me up north because they also have Tim Hortons, which is pretty good, but it's even far more widely held opinion the farther up north you go, I think, that Dunkin' Donuts, y'all. Some people think that that's literally the best breakfast place ever. Especially for donuts. And I'm like, yo, honestly, if you want donuts, you gotta go with Krispy Kreme. And why on earth would you ever go to Dunkin'? Yo, I've had Dunkin'. It's just okay. It's honestly not great at all. Most of their stuff isn't even that good. I got a Boston cream donut from there one time, and oh my god, the cream tasted like fucking like shrimp mayonnaise sauce. And the fucking donut was just too doughy and I don't know, it wasn't that good. It was just weird tasting. And maybe it sounds like I'm being a bitch, but I'm telling you, nothing about them is good. Some people even say that their coffee game is on point, and that's also false. Every word of what you just said is false. Because, I've had several of their coffee drinks, including their, attempt at a frappuccino, and it was garbage. Y'all, I hate wasting anything that I get at a fast food place. Because I'm a fatty. I'm gonna admit it. I just love the munch on the grub. But you know what? I got this, and it literally made me gag. It was so disgusting. And I threw it away as soon as I could. It was a horrible, horrible experience. And I'm telling you, if anyone tells you that Dunkin' Donuts has the best donuts, if for whatever reason you find yourself trapped with that person, you need to just leave. If you're in a house with that person, you need to locate the exit and leave immediately. If you're in a park with that person, just start walking away. Just walk in the opposite direction. You have the whole earth around you. It's all good. And if you're in a car with that person, exit the vehicle. Like, immediately. Even if, like, they're mid-sentence and just said Dunkin's the best, you have to leave right then. Like, even if the vehicle's, like, speeding down the highway, you just, like, leap out of that vehicle, and the donut goddess will protect you herself. And you'll be Gucci for upholding the one true faith, which is Krispy Kreme 2012. Dude, they're the best because they have a rapper named Krispy Kreme. It's amazing, dude. Now, yeah, maybe I'm trash. Yeah, I could be trash. I'm just thinking about which donuts are the best. But if I'm so trash, then why was I thinking about today which 2000s MTV show is the best, huh? I came up with the top 3 at the top of my head are Robin Big, Simple Life, and Jackass. Because, oh god, all these shows were so good. Simple Life especially. But I feel that all these shows were super good because they had like a super good chemistry with all the cast. And they just did the zany shit. You know, that's why Rob Dyrdek, he does his own shit now, but it's not good. It's just dumbass YouTube videos of people hurting themselves, and it's not funny. It's like normie stuff. You know, and the whole reason it was dank is because it was Rob and Big, and they were doing shit together. Like, skating everywhere, and it was dope to watch. But that's why the 2000s are good. They had all those elements together, and they were making dateness. Especially the Simple Life. Oh, there's literally this clip of Paris Hilton saying, "What's a soup kitchen?" She's literally like, "What's a soup kitchen?" And it's so funny. She's literally like walking into this gas station, old as fuck gas station, trying to get something for like way cheaper than it actually is. And the dude behind the counter, he just seems very old fashioned, you know? So he's just like, "This ain't a soup kitchen, darling." And Paris Hilton, deadass looks him in the eye, or deadass looks away, and she's like, "What's a soup kitchen?" And I was just like, "Girl, bitch, what are you doing? What do you mean the fuck is a soup kitchen?" Simple Life was so good. I'm sure everyone's heard of Robin Big and Jackass, but if you've never heard of The Simple Life, which is honestly atrocious, like, how could you do this to me? Be on my channel and never hear of The Simple Life. You're an atrocity. I'm just kidding. If you're on my channel, I love you so much. Mwah. But if you've never heard of The Simple Life, it's basically just a show where Paris Hilton and this other girl, I literally don't remember her name, I'm trash, I think it's her sister, but they go around doing all this normie shit, like that they would never do otherwise, because they're rich goddess-ass celebrities, just models, and it's so funny, because they just fuck shit up everywhere. They would try to work at like a fast food place and like break shake cups and shit. It's just, it's so funny. And I've also been watching a lot of Jackass recently, which is probably the inspiration for this like line of thinking in my head, you know, but I've been watching Jackass recently, y'all, thinking, it's gonna be a fun nostalgia trip, which it was. It was really nostalgic. It was amazing, but also, Jackass is like, whoops, I didn't burp, that was my drummer, Django Bananas, but anyway, Jackass is like way more fucked up than I remember, y'all. Like, there's an episode, and honestly, I was disgusted when I first saw it. I was just like, Steve-O, you fucking fuck. But Steve-O swallows a goldfish whole, and when he swallows it, at first, I'm just like, Steve-O, if you kill this thing, I'm gonna fucking kill you in real life. Dude, I swear to God. But he swallows it whole, vomits it back into a fishbowl, and it's alive, and it's just swimming around. And he just did it for, like, the goops. You know, before they did it for the Vine, Steve-O was, like, doing it for Jackass. And it was pretty... I mean, I was really happy at the end, because, you know, I was like, there's no dead goldfish. I'm super happy about that. I just want my little fishy boy to be A-okay. But it was fucking disgusting when I first saw it. I was just like, because first of all, he's just making these like retching noises the whole time, and you're just like thinking about a slimy ass goldfish in his throat, and like, it also just bothered me because like I love the little fishies, and I didn't want a little boy to be hurt. No, Steve-O. That's why I was like, Steve-O, why are you doing this? But when he came out alright, I was like, okay, well, at least he's fine. You know, so overall, I'd say not all the episodes are quite that jarring, but some of them are very, very jarring. You know, so if you're into something kind of aberrant, but also like with the twinge of like nostalgia, then I think Jackass isn't a bad place to go. It's better than like if you want a nostalgia kick watching Happy Tree Friends, because that would be aberrant but also repulsive. Just the literal idea of it is so cringy now. But you know, it doesn't stop there for me. I'm not just thinking about who are the brightest and best gods and goddesses from MTV on the tube, who's the queen of the trash, who's the god of the dump. I'm not just thinking about that. I'm also thinking about what is the queen of the dishes that I'm gonna be slopping down my hole whenever I'm trying to enjoy my 2002 manufactured trash straight from MTV. Folks, I am simply asking, what is the best food to make when you're at your casa? Tacos or spaghetti? Now for some people, this is sadly a very, very hard choice and a source of much debate, with very few sides actually having the truth. Guys, neither spaghetti or tacos is better. They're both beautiful, which is why you put them together. You put spaghetti in the taco, and you make a spataco. And that is the keys to life right there. Well, that's all the time we have for today, but thanks for watching, boys and girls, and I hope you have a good one.